Hi guys, it's Ali. This is my first scripted video. I've got my laptop just down here. I don't know how I'm going to do. I haven't had time to practice. But hopefully it should flow. I'll try and use my laptop down here as a prompter rather than just read things off of it. There are some great things that I really want to get into though. And this is my intrusive thoughts explored. So I've got a couple of questions and I'm going to try and answer them as best as I can. This is still very much a learning process for me and I'm still not entirely sure what everything means and what's going on up here. You might be further along in your, I hate this word, journey, or in your understanding of different aspects of mental health. So if there's anything that's not quite right, please leave a comment down below and we can talk about it. So, intrusive thoughts. What are they? Intrusive thoughts, for me personally, they're a bit like internet pop-up ads. So imagine your mind, or I imagine my mind as like a search engine, not quite Internet Explorer, but you know, not quite Opera, which is really good. And you know, everyone has a couple tabs open at a time, perfectly fine. You can process them, it's all good. And then these intrusive thoughts come up like pop-up ads, just one, and then another, depending on whatever the site it is, whatever the situation is that you're on. Is this analogy working? And as I was thinking about the best way to explain it for me, there'll be, you know, a perfectly normal situation, and then all of a sudden an ad which is, you know, just a tiny bit intriguing will, you know, catch my interest. And then it leads to another one, which leads to another one, which leads to another one. And you know those great ads that you roll over with your mouse and then they come down, and then depending on how great your computer is, either slows the whole thing down so you can't focus on anything else, or it has one of those tiny X's that's just hidden that you can't get to. And that is kind of like what an intrusive thought is like. They can take over. It's very difficult to listen or to think about anything else that you like were before, and they can make things really noisy. Like right now, I'm quite noisy. I've got a lot of things going on, trying to read the laptop and trying to make sure that I can speak clearly and fluently English, my first language, and lots of other things. So let me just scroll down here. Yeah, so they can start off as regular questions and inquiries, and they trail off into, you know, incredibly disturbing things, really horrific things that, you know, you wouldn't normally think. And for me personally, I do a lot of what ifs. What ifs are my, you know, my go-to. They happen a lot. So you get trapped in a cycle of anxiety, and for me also obsessive-compulsive thinking, and me personally, if I think about something, I have to know the answer right to the end. So I could be lying in bed and something will flash across my mind, like a lyric of a song or a particular artist, and I'll need to then go into my phone and obsessively look through lots of information that I can find, whatever I can find on that person, until I either fall asleep or I stay up for hours and get to whatever it is that's whatever it is that can answer the questions of the what if, whatever they may be. So, little laptop. I visited OCD UK, and this is what they had to say about intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts in the spectrum of OCD are where a person generally suffers with obsessional thoughts that are repetitive, disturbing, and often horrific and repugnant in nature. For example, thoughts of causing violent or sexual harm to loved ones. Because the intrusive thoughts are repetitive and not voluntarily produced, they cause the sufferer extreme distress. The very idea that they are capable of having such thoughts in the first place can be horrifying. However, what we do know is that people with obsessive-compulsive disorder are the least likely people to actually act on those thoughts, partly because they find them so repugnant and go to great lengths to avoid them and prevent them from happening. So that's OCD UK. For all of these sources that I have used to put this video together, you will find their links and things in the description box below. OCD UK lists the different types of intrusive thoughts as relationships, oh, crazy scrolling happening, relationships, sexual thoughts, magical thinking, religious and violent thoughts. What do they sound like? So as I said before, sometimes at bedtime they'll come up and I'll be thinking way too deeply about stuff that I should not be at whatever o'clock in the morning it is that I normally go to bed. I'll think about, what if I don't wake up? And then it will lead off into, well, that's kind of selfish, because there's a part of you that was actually not too angry about if you didn't wake up. So do you want to die? Why do you want to die so bad? Do you know what happened to your family? Why do you want to hurt your family so bad? Constant, ongoing. And they all are like, oh my God, yeah, what? Yeah, oh my God, yeah, what? Ugh, is that what I feel? Oh my God, I'm such a terrible person. They go on. So if I wake up, I'll think, great, I woke up, so I've got, you know, today we're going, today I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And then if there's a single part of me that feels like, you know, not happy about, you know, it's another day to get through, then the thoughts will be like, wow, you're so ungrateful. You woke up, and there are some people that didn't wake up. Some people's loved ones didn't wake up this morning, and you're not grateful to have another day. That's another one. And with my intrusive thoughts, I always feel like they hold weight, and so I must go further. Like, why, what if, and why? Like, is that true? That's true, isn't it? That's true. That's got to be true, because it goes on and on and on. I do have violent thoughts. I have a lot of violent thoughts. And with my anxiety, it's pushed my anger right up. And I think about stabbing my family a lot. And I've got a great family. They're great. I live with mum and dad. They're great. And my dog, she's great. But I think about, you know, really, really Dexter-ish stuff. Like, if I stab my mum in the neck, will I hit an artery? Where will the blood go? Will it stain? This and that. Could I get away with it? Could I plead insanity? What will happen in court? What, maybe I need to practice what I'm going to say in court, because I'm probably going to do it. And what will it look like if this happened? And what will it sound like if I push my dad down the stairs? All types of things. Lots and lots of different things. Part of the reason why I like to be out with other people is they can take my mind off of different things. A lot of the time I think about pushing strangers over, if I've already done it, if I've already shouted something at a stranger. Yeah, so the next question, and a lot of these questions were for me, really. I was answering them. My phone's doing something funny. Just press OK. What's the difference between intrusive thoughts and just general negative thoughts? Which is, you know, a huge question for me, because I was wondering, even when I was told that, you know, the thoughts that you have sound like intrusive thoughts, I was thinking, well, they kind of just sound negative. You know, what's the difference? So, from what I could find, everyone has them. Everyone has intrusive thoughts. The difference is the amount of attention that's paid to them, the perpetual trap of a cycle of anxiety, and the ability for other people to just ignore them, because they pop in, they pop out, they go. But with us, with maybe me and you, we hold on to them. We put weight in them, we put value in them. and the causes that they have on our body, so increased heart rate or sweating and things like that. There's a physical reaction with us, and I'm still trying to work out, really, even though I hear the difference between what's an intrusive thought and a negative thought, there's still a part of me that's like, maybe I'm just making an excuse. That's an intrusive thought. So what are their effects on me? Let's go down a bit. So anxiety, nausea, tachycardia, which is when your heart beats too fast. Brain fog. I have great brain fog. Wow. General shutdown and anger. Lots and lots of anger at the moment. So when I have like a brain fog or just a general shutdown, everything's too loud. There's too many ads. There's too many things going on. Way too many things going on. I can't speak. I was at a friend's New Year's Eve party, and I bumped into someone, and it was the first time meeting this person. I was thinking, horrific like sexual thoughts, and I was thinking this and thinking that, and trying to just generally calm myself down. I took a few moments to, be in some corners and be on my own, but so I turned a corner and I bumped into this young woman, and it was fine. It was fine. It was just like ooh. But instead I said, oh God. I couldn't get out sorry, because I was like, oh my God, she thinks this and she thinks that, and she's going to remember this, and have I hurt her, and did I want to do that, did I plan this? Oh wow, I couldn't get out the sorry. It was just, I bumped into her, right, oh God. That was it, right in her face, like, oh God. And I don't know why. I really don't know. It was just way too much going on. I shut down. I couldn't speak. I could not speak. The only thing I could get out was an oh God. And that was it. So those are the types of things that happen. And their effects on me when I'm thinking way too much, and there's so much going on. Completely shut down. So I need to hurry up because I think I have a low battery. Okay, did I always recognize them, and can I now? It's only been very recent that I've opened up to a friend about them and what goes on in my head, and it's actually her good friend Siobhan that told me that she thought it might be pure O, which is a form of OCD, because of the way I think and because of these intrusive thoughts. I'm still really finding it difficult, like I said before, to find the difference between them, between normal thinking and what these are. I'm going to read this a little bit. I feel so deeply every thought has a consequence or holds some sort of weight that I grapple with my own sincerity. This is a sort of after effect of intrusive thoughts. There's thinking something rationally and feeling something wholly with every fibre of your being. I'm pre-therapy now, so I'm very much struggling to tell what I just generally think and feel, to tell them apart in a sense of clear sincerity and authenticity. What is fueled by anxiety and OCD and what isn't. I feel like everything is, but then I don't know. Cures and controls is the next question. I'm not sure if I'm not sure yet. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos, and I've seen lots and lots of advice on forums and things, and in a lot of them they've talked about how much value you put in them and how much weight you give them. Accepting them is a huge thing, and that's not to just that's not saying that it's that how do I put it? It feels weird saying that. It gives me like tachycardia just thinking, what, accepting them? What? So they're like, what? Like how? What? But I can see that. I can see the logic. I can see the huge difference in going, oh, there's the thought, and then it's gone. It's great. That would be amazing. That would be so amazing. Instead of questioning their validity of every thought, if it just went, well, that was nuts. And then it's gone. That'd be grand. I'm at 5%, so I'm going to hurry the food bar up. So what now? Oh, by the way, I don't have any editing equipment, which is why I'm like, I gotta hurry up and do this. Do you know what? Let me see if I can. Hold on a second. This might not work. Will it work? Oh, will it work? Ooh, ooh. Will it work? Oh, oh. Will it work? Yes, it will work. I'm not charging. Oh, no, I'm not. It came out. Okay, here we are. Okay, this will have to do. Let me get a nice angle. Oh, I look so pretty. I look so pretty today. Okay. Good. Okay, so what now? I'm just going to read. So I'm personally going to carry on talking to whoever will listen, including you guys. And like I said before, pre-therapy. I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, I'm hoping that I'm going to be open-minded about it. I'm really open-hearted about it, because that's another thing. You know, with the sincerity and in the authenticity that I worry about so much. Hopefully, those things will worry me a lot less. Hopefully. So, I finally get to see the ending. We've reached the end. What is it? It is 16:29. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really. Thank you. Okay, I'm just wasting time. I'm going to read this. I haven't practiced. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. No, I am not sorry. This is happening. This is new for me. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I have no subscribers, but I really desperately want to say, please like my video or subscribe. I have no subscribers, so do a gal a favour. Leave your comments down below. Tell me about your intrusive thoughts. I'd really like to get an ongoing discussion on them. I'm still learning about them. Maybe you're learning about them. Maybe we can talk about it together. Like I said before, all my research sources will be in the description box below. A couple of YouTubers that I've been watching. Yeah, and I'm really eager. I'm really eager for people to share their intrusive thoughts down below. Hopefully, it's not too triggering to talk about it. And we can compare notes, maybe. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much, and hopefully we hate the same things. Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that either. I don't know how to do this.